Hi guys, so I'm 21 weeks today and I totally forgot to do a video to talk about my ultrasound. That was a week and a half ago. It was the 20 week, I was 19 weeks and 5 days. It was the 20-week ultrasound at my OB's office, which is to check the baby and make sure everything is going okay and baby's healthy, and if the baby cooperates, you can find out the gender. I posted a quick video, not me talking or anything, just like a few photos from my ultrasound, and I didn't get time to explain them because I didn't make a video, so I totally forgot, and the only reason I remember it is because I have so many comments on this video and the other sites that I've posted it on. I totally forgot to explain why my picture does not look like a male fetus. So, gotta get it out to show you guys. I guess I'll show you my belly too. So, this is 21 weeks. So I haven't done that in forever. Alright, so let's get to these pictures. So we got a lot of pictures this time. But at the ultrasound, the baby had their legs crossed at the ankles and was right up at the very top of my uterus, because when I went in I had a full bladder because I thought they wanted me to, and because it all depends on the tech really here. Some people have told me in my 20 week that I needed to, and some told me not to, and so I just did anyways, and apparently the baby was like trying to get away and was up at the very top of my uterus. So she told me to go to the bathroom in the middle of the ultrasound because she couldn't really tell much because the baby was just in a really bad position. For most of the ultrasound, you had the legs like way, way over the head. Let me see if I can get a picture of that. Here. You can kind of see it in this one. It had its legs way over the head. I had another one that showed that a lot better, but they're really far over his head. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, and so she didn't get a good shot of like the heart and the things that she needed. So I went to the bathroom and came back. She got all the stuff that she needed, but baby did not move down any, didn't stretch out, didn't do anything, just stayed curled up in a little like ball with its ankles crossed, and like its thighs were like stuck together. And so you really could not see anything at all. And she didn't, like, because at my other ultrasounds, when the baby, like, wouldn't move or was, like, sitting there, they would, like, jiggle my belly with the wand, I don't know what you call that thing, to try and get the baby to move, but she didn't really do that. I don't know why, but so the only thing that she could do to get a picture to find the gender was to go from the top view, and that's the view that I have the potty shot of the babies. I guess she couldn't get another view because he was in such a weird position. So you're looking from above the baby you see the stomach and the knees and the legs like from above. So that's what this is a picture of. So here's the stomach right here, and here's the knees right here, and these are the legs, these are the thighs, and this is in between the thighs, and this is what we saw in between. And this was a guess, just because when we were looking at the gender part, it was at the very end, and we'd taken a long time to get all this because baby wasn't cooperating really, and I was supposed to have my OB appointment right after. So it was just a quick glance. The baby did not cooperate. It spread its thighs apart for a split second. It wasn't, I don't think it was even a second long. And we caught a pic as fast as we could, and we thought we might have seen something in between the legs, but it was just so fast. So she gave us a guess that it was a boy, and she told us that she was not sure. She was so unsure that she didn't even write it in the report to my OB. But we think we did see something. We're not really. She said not to paint your nursery yet, but like, I'm not getting another ultrasound. We're not doing an elective to find out. We just, we found out the baby's healthy, and it just isn't that important to me, I guess, to find out either way. I mean, as long as I know that the baby's healthy, I don't really feel it's necessary to go back and pay a lot of money to see one way or another when I was planning on doing it gender neutral anyway. So we're doing like gray as the color scheme for the crib stuff, even though the baby's not going to be in the crib until like 6 months. And like gray and white and ivory and like for clothes. So it's really not a big deal to us at this point. Everything was great on the ultrasound. Baby's heart looked perfect. Baby's lungs, baby's legs was measuring exactly on track. Everything was perfect. 4 chambers of the heart, all working perfectly, perfect blood flow going in and out of the heart, all that. So there's nothing at all to worry about. And so unless they do another ultrasound at my OB office later on, I don't think we're gonna be finding out either way for sure. We're just gonna say that it's a boy, and if for some reason it turns out to be a girl at birth, then surprise. But we're just calling it a him. It's our little boy, and we realize in the back of our minds that it could potentially not be, but we're just sticking with boy, and we're doing gender neutral anyway, so if it turns out not to be a boy, then surprise. But yeah, it's just not that important. The little one has a really cute face. They didn't do it like a 3D or anything, but I like the 2D better, a lot better for that. And this one has it looks like it has his dad's nose. And the other two had like itty bitty teeny tiny, like their noses were not upturned, they were just flat. I don't know how to explain it, but like you can see in this picture how the baby's nose is like upturned. I don't know what you call that. But it has the head shape of Caden, kind of, and it looks cute. So I'm excited to meet the baby, and if it's a boy, his name is Emrys, which is what we're going with, so we're calling him Emrys. If I deliver and they're like, it's a girl, it's gonna be Corlin. But I don't know. I think it's kind of fun to know that, you know, I can call it a him and get all excited and attached to this baby, even though I know that it could be a girl. I mean, I'm attached to this baby regardless of the gender. But I think it's cool to be able to have that surprise at the end, to say, what is it? Is it a boy for sure? So I think that's going to be interesting. It's kind of fun. I never thought that I would like not knowing for sure, but it's kind of fun. So that's kind of what we're at. And so when we call it a he, that's why we just, you know, we're sticking with boy, because I like to call it a he instead of an it. It feels more connected to me. And if it turns out not to be a he, you'll know why. But yeah, so that's what all that craziness was about in my ultrasound. And I totally meant to make a video a lot earlier, but it's just been a crazy, crazy few weeks. Yeah, as my pregnancy is going, it's great. I am doing awesome. All my morning sickness is gone finally. So I haven't thrown up in like a month, so I'm pretty happy. And finally starting to be able to eat again. I've gained 9 pounds, 8 pounds, something like that so far, which is great for me because in my last pregnancies, by the halfway mark, I had already gained about 20 pounds. So this is like crazy for me, so I'm pretty happy about that one. Baby was weighing 10 ounces at the ultrasound, which is average for that gestational age. So that's great. And baby is perfectly healthy. Everything's going great with both of us, so yeah.